Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So that's got things underway.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Searching pass he's played there.
That's really well cleared. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Robertson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's intervened well there.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it? The way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
Early ball. Roberto Carlos
is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Crossed into the middle. Araujo gets it away.
He's gone for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Still goalless at the moment. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Vieira gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
He's in space and looking for options. Terrific header!
Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And here's Messi.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Tries to pass it through.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Messi
Gets into a good position. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
shot, surely! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Rodri. That looks a good cross. Ferdinand clears. Well, there's the clearance. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Mbappe. Vieira getting this one clear. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he can clear it away. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that has been clubbed away. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Haaland! He's missed, but not by that far.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely feet. Looking for options for... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Just a
What
quick
do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Indonesia are proving to be a very frustrating watch. There's a complete lack of cutting edge, and with the amount of attempts they've managed, they should be comfortably ahead. They really should.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 19, Robertson. Coming on to replace him is...
Here we go again
number
then.
6, Nuno
Well, I can
Mendes.
imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great vision. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf, he's beat Seedorf! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
That is good strength. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
Haaland has given away a free kick. Haaland has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
Corner
9,
number 2 then.
Mbappe. Number 4, Zanetti. Coming on the field, number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Cantona.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram gets over and intercepts. He's had it taken off him. Ibrahimovic. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Tries to get it clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's their second corner of the game. Rodri. And he's there to clear it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Collar. Hangs one in. Rijkaard gets it away.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Deftly away. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. Now there's the header! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute. Indonesia
Still ahead by the game's only goal.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he's gone looking for safety. The final 5 minutes. And it's Messi, looking for a runner. Cantona receives a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll
There
be
will
backing.
5 minutes added time.
Messi. Collier.
Could move up a gear here.
Araujo calmly anticipates. Serves up across. That has been knocked clear. Now he's got space here.
Floated through.
And they've got rid. Indonesia. That's rather hopeful.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he's...
And that's it.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line
Please
here.
join
Perhaps
me
one
in
team
wishing
might
all
be
the best
happier,
to
but
members of our
at the
fan
final
club
reckoning, it's
celebrating
honours
their
even
wedding
and no
anniversary
complaints.
today.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Indonesia.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So off we go then.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
And he's forced to go back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in.
That is a brilliant interception.
Nuno Mendes tries to pass it through. There's the delivery. Maldini tries to clear. Crossed in once more. Gets good distance on it.
And the counter is on.
Araujo gets over and intercepts.
It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that was very necessary. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. It's a threatening ball.
Messi is flagged offside.
And it's Nedved. Dink through. Haaland is onto this. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Taken back almost at once. And shifted it to the flank. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. Could move up a gear here. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Not the most accurate pass. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely bit of skill. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dembele's delivery. And He's quick to get it clear again. Zanetti, played back in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's been won straight back. Tries to get it clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good ball, good take. Messi!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard. And he's managed to get rid. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And he's had it nicked away. Araujo cut. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Indonesia really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Vieira. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's certainly onside here. Rodri. That's a lovely pass. And they've been given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Maldini with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. Gets a good foot in there. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Crosses it in. Good read, needed to be.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's there to belt it away.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Now it's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Delivered with swing. Araujo clears it away.
Nedved looking to run onto it.
And it's Mendes. Delivers the ball.
And they've got rid.
Spread it left. And this is Nedved. Now the big header! They've done it! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 3, Seedorf. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need...
That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Coming on the field, number 4, Nedved. Number
And
22,
he is going into that little black
Neymar.
book.
Number 21,
Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
Number 20, Gullit. Substitution in progress. Substitution for Indonesia. Number
Well, plenty
8,
of early set pieces here. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Number 10, Eze. Substitutions taking place.
Collar. And he gets rid in a hurry.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's good vision. It's a promising position. Showing good feet. Cantona. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Indonesia have their third corner.
Header! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Van Dijk.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a searching pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard makes the interception. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's in a great position here. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cantona.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Crosses it into the area. No, that's not going to find its target. Rummenigge. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Really well cleared. Haaland gets flagged offside.
Added minutes have been
Gullit
indicated.
finds himself offside. A look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's going to go a long way. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. There will be 4 extra minutes. Nedved. And that has been clubbed away.
And there goes the final whistle.
Out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.